Hello, congratulations. I wanted to be the first to congratulate you and say great job on 7 weeks of organizational behavior. I appreciate the ability to work with you, or the opportunity, I guess I should say, that I've had to work with you and talk about organizational behavior, look at how you can leverage it to your ability, learn about yourself, and bring about change in the organization so that you can work and love to work in a place where employees are motivated, engaged, and committed to the organization. So as I want to reflect on what we've done, I realized there were times that let me get this right here. This is my model that I speak to my undergrads with, and I know this little comfort zone feels really good in this box, and we like to stay in there. But the problem with the comfort zone is if you're not uncomfortable, you're really not learning anything. So I tell students that I want to take you out of the comfort zone and into the learning zone. And the goal is that this circle just continues to get larger. I know there's times that you leave the comfort zone. You may jump straight to the panic zone out here on the outside edge. Sorry, I'm having trouble with this. That's not my goal to take you to this box, this diagonal, this diamond. I guess I should say that to me is a panic type of symbol when I drive or when I see something, it makes me think, oh no. So, but think about this, and as you take time, this is your first break that you've had in the online MBA if you've been going through the sequence. And so it's time for you to take this time off and really look at what you've learned, how you've gained, how you've changed. And I would encourage you to not just think about it. I would encourage you to write it down. And that serves two purposes. That serves the purpose of continuing the writing process, because I know it's hard to write. So that gets you over these next 10 days continuing to write. It also creates something tangible or visible that you can look at and reflect on and think about where you've come so far. And that's really important as a leader, is to reflect. And so take the time to do that. I would really encourage you to look at what's gone on over the last few weeks since you've started this whole process, no matter where you've entered in, and then start to align that with where you're wanting to go. So take a break and reflect and consider writing it down. Excellent job on your culture posts. I loved reading them. You had some great insight. I did want to share with you a couple tidbits of information that I picked up from when speaking to a recruiter last week, and she suggested one of the best things you can do when you're in the job search is to take time and make that actually a part-time job. And that means that you are rewriting your CV, your resume, and your cover letter for each and every job application. And so print off the actual job description and then go through and highlight. So if you see 8 times where you highlighted the word innovation, you know that you need to tailor your resume to have a lot of innovative bullet points or ways that you've been innovative. And it always does help to have data to back that up. So think about using that. And that's just me adding on to some of the great tips and tidbits and thoughts that you guys presented in your discussion, which were excellent. So thank you for that. I guess that's really all. All the best to you. I hope you'll stay in touch. I'm here if you need anything for a letter of recommendation, some networking. I'll try to keep you in the loop with things going on campus or around in the Metroplex as best I can. I do have an HBR article that I'm going to put in this post, this announcement as well, that I would strongly recommend you look at. And there's a Microsoft article too. So keep reading as well. It's easy to just sit back and kind of take these 10 days off, but try to do a little bit if you can while you're resting and relaxing and reflecting on what's gone on so far. All the best, and I would really appreciate it if you would take time to do the survey. That helps us tailor the MBA program and helps me as a professional advance. And as we've talked about, 360 feedback is huge, and that's how I get better and how we make the program better. So all the best to you, and have a great break.